that. Hey everybody, Adrian here with Nerd at Heart, and we're here to talk about Marvel, and I'm here as always with my co-host
Patrick. How you guys doing today?
So let me just tell you a little bit about what happened to me recently. I was sitting down to watch the finale, the 2-part finale for Agatha All Along.
Which, by the way, what would you give that? Just the finale out of 10.
You know what? The finale was, I'd give it like a 7 out of 10.
Okay.
I tell you what, the episode before that.
So episode 7.
Yeah. That was, and I don't remember the name, but that was actually quite good.
Okay.
I mean, really good. That would get a 9 out of 10 for me.
Wow, okay, that's high praise from you.
Well, saw an article. I didn't really get to read it too much, but it had said that, or they were surmising that the Agatha All Along series had really low ratings going into it, but is actually ending on quite a high note ratings wise, or
So
at least
yeah.
critic wise.
Oh, okay. Okay, so critics liked it by the time it was over.
Well, they at least liked one episode. I mean, so but I thought the last 2 were okay. They were better than the general series.
Okay.
The Agatha character, I don't know. She's all right, but she's not somebody you should focus a series around, or have in most parts of any others. It's okay to have occasionally, but what it does is it does definitely kind of push forward a storyline that's still yet to be told, I guess is the best way to put it, without really doing anything else.
Okay.
But I don't know. I mean, they ended the series saying it's one and done. Well, yeah. Okay. Yeah, it is one and done, but it's not done. It's not done. So,
so they left a lot of plot points still open to be explored.
Oh, huge plot points, huge characters, by the way.
Okay.
The Aubrey Plaza, her character in this is going to come back. Okay. There is no way it doesn't. And, with some other new characters to the MCU, she has played a huge, a huge plot in the back, in their past, at least in the comics. So we're going to see what happens with that. Okay. But talking about stuff that's up and coming, so as I sat down for Agatha All Along, here I'm just thinking, okay, well, let's watch the last 2 episodes. Let's see how this all ends. And then all of a sudden, I am blasted by a huge trailer by Marvel. This whole thing about cutting back that Bob Iger is talking about, he forgot to mention that it's just for Star Wars. Marvel, if anything, has doubled down.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Like, big time. Because prior to this, Marvel hasn't exactly had, like, its huge string of successes. You got Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah.
We talked about the movies. The movies, we were saying, so it's Ant-Man, Quantumania, The Marvels, and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
That was last
year.
Was
successful.
Yeah, that was last year's 2023's lineup. And then for 24, we just had Deadpool and Wolverine. Like, that was it. That's the only Marvel movie this year.
Well, and then all reports are saying that Captain America, the new one, is not doing well with test audiences. So we're getting that, but I mean, riding high on the crest of the wave that was Deadpool and Wolverine, we have a slew of new shows.
Okay.
So let's kind of go and do a little breakdown of what these shows are. So now, let's get the right screen going. There we go. Hey, there it is. So of course it's referencing the Deadpool Wolverine automatically off the back. There's a quick glance at everything. Now, this I'm kind of excited about is, of course, Daredevil Born Again.
Yes.
More than anything, I'm ready to see Vincent D'Onofrio back.
Oh, as Kingpin, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
He's great.
As Wilson Fisk.
He's great.
Yeah.
I mean, almost as much as John Bernthal, who is also back as the Punisher. I mean, they just embody these characters so well from the Netflix show back in the day. I mean, it was a no-brainer, in my opinion, to bring them back.
Well, I
mean, they're just that good.
I'm just so happy that we were able to port them over like this, and not have to go through, kind of having to reintroduce a new guy and say that this is Kingpin, but, yeah, I mean, he made an appearance in Hawkeye as well. I haven't seen Echo, but I'm sure he probably popped up in Echo in some way. So I can't wait to actually see that. Then, yeah. Oh man, we're not even able to keep up with what's going on right now.
I mean, no, because at the end of the day, I mean, just Daredevil Born Again is going to be coming out, in March. I believe it's March 4th. It'll be premiering. And I mean, that's not even the first show we're getting for this year.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you first of all, this month you're going to have the release of Deadpool Wolverine.
Yes.
On Disney Plus. So in the latter part of the month.
Yeah, November 12th. November 12th is when we will be getting Deadpool and Wolverine coming to Disney Plus. If you haven't, if you weren't able to find time to go to the movies to watch it, I mean, it's going to be amazing. Especially first time experience. I went to the theater. I believe you went to the theater. It was an amazing theatrical, project. I actually can't wait to watch it again on Disney Plus, because paying $30 is no. I'll pay that to go see it in the theater, but not to own it.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, the big thing that we don't want to do is, I mean, we're already paying the subscription, which the rates are going up, so might as well get the most out of that. So we've got Daredevil, we've got that, we've got Ironheart
3.
Was it now?
What if season 3 is going to be coming after?
What if season 3?
Yeah.
Then on top of that, we got What If Zombie. I guess it kind of.
Well, Marvel Zombies. It's in the same animation style.
Yeah.
It's good, though. It looks really good.
Yeah, then there's also Eyes of Wakanda. There's Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man.
And Ironheart, like you were saying.
Yeah, Ironheart. And then Wonder Man, which I'm super excited about because, we're getting Trevor back. And I'm sure Wonder Man is going to be great. But we get to get Ben Kingsley back, his most influential role since Gandhi. I absolutely love it. I can't wait to see it. Apparently, from what I can tell in the trailer, he's a director now.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
So, I mean, just to give you guys a little bit of a breakdown, you can expect Deadpool and Wolverine on November 12th, streaming on Disney Plus. After that, What If Season 3, I believe, will be streaming in December, I want to say 26th. This year, so we're getting that. And then Spider-Man, the new animated Spider-Man will be coming at the tail end of January 29th in 2025. So, I mean, already that's literally 2 shows at the beginning of the year. And then, like we said earlier, Daredevil Born Again, which features everybody back from the Netflix series, will be coming March 4th. After that, we have Ironheart, which comes in June. Then we have Eyes of Wakanda, which I believe is coming in August. Marvel Zombies will be coming next October. And Wonder Man finishes us off with literally, I mean, just wow, coming in next December. I mean, so what is that? I mean, that's 7 shows. I mean, if you think about it, that's What If Season 3, Marvel Zombies, Daredevil Born Again, Wonder Man, the new Spider-Man, Ironheart, and Eyes of Wakanda. I mean, that's 7 shows, guys.
That's just 7. And that's just Disney Plus.
Yeah.
We're not even talking about whatever might be coming, in the theaters or anything like that.
Yeah, I mean, and we know of 3 movies for next year. Two movies, because as we've talked about, the Blade movie was pushed back indefinitely. That was supposed to come out November 2025. That's been pushed back.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, still, though, you have Captain America 4 and the Thunderbolts movie, plus 7 TV shows. It's like you said, man, I guess Marvel just didn't get the memo. Hey, guys, we're scaling back.
And again, it's kind of crazy that Marvel has gone so gung-ho.
Yeah.
And avoided the limitations that had been put on Star Wars.
Yeah.
By Bob Iger, because Marvel didn't exactly avoid the the pitfalls of the box office in the last couple of years, or on Disney Plus. I mean, we got to remember they put out Secret Invasion, last year.
Yeah.
Was it last year?
Yeah.
So it was rough.
Yeah, that one was tough. That one was
Marvel's
tough
bomb. The Marvels bomb.
Yeah, the Marvels bomb terrifically.
They even removed Miss Marvel from any future lineup. It's been a rough couple of years for Marvel, but they are putting everything in this. And I'm hoping to not hear that it's some sort of last ditch push to kind of go, hey guys, we have content. If everybody jumps onto this like they did with Deadpool Wolverine, great. If not, oh no.
Yeah, I agree with you, because at the end of the day, I mean, just from this lineup alone, I mean, there's going to be very few breaks for Marvel, shows.
Yeah.
I mean, just thinking about it, I mean, what if season 3 will be finishing and then boom, Spider-Man takes off? Spider-Man will probably still be going by the time Daredevil takes off.
Yeah.
Both of those will probably have, a couple of episodes. Daredevil will probably have 8. And then that's going to lead us directly into June with Ironheart.
Mm-hmm.
Ironheart will lead us into August with Eyes of Wakanda. Eyes of Wakanda leads us into October with Marvel Zombies, which in turn leads us to Wonder Man in December. Yeah. I mean, next year is nothing but Marvel. I mean, it's like you're going to turn on Disney Plus and there's going to be a new episode each week practically.
Of course, the first thing I want to see is just Daredevil, because I want to see D'Onofrio. I want to see Bernthal, right? Is that his name?
Yeah, John Bernthal. I mean, it's a lot of people want to see that. I mean, ever since the show got canceled because Netflix and Disney broke up, I mean, everybody's been campaigning, and that campaigning has finally, produced results.
Well, and that's the thing. Yeah, we're getting a lot. We're getting a lot. It's obviously cost them a lot of money. It's obviously, they're making a big push. And unfortunately, we've kind of lost Star Wars in the middle of all this.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like that, because I mean, especially when me and you were discussing this, it was like, oh my God, this is 7 TV shows, 2 movies that we know of. I mean, they might do a 3rd Marvel movie, in that slot, and we'll cover, later on in another video what has taken that slot. But I mean, this is 7 TV shows alone.
But otherwise,
yeah, and it's like, okay, well, what do we have Star Wars wise? And it's like, okay, well, we get Skeleton Crew, which is great, which we'll also be covering in another video. That starts December 3rd. We know Ahsoka season 2 is in the works, and we're getting Andor next year.
Yeah.
So I mean, for next year alone, it's one Star Wars show against 7 Marvel shows.
Yeah. And one movie, because the Rey movie's not happening.
Well, no, I mean, there is no movie next year.
Is it Grogu?
No, that's in 26, man. That's in 26. That's what I'm saying. We're getting one
Oh.
TV show next year.
All right.
Marvel's getting 7 shows and at least 2 movies.
Well,
Star
maybe
Wars
the thing
gets
is that
1.
if Marvel has been able to kind of keep this under wraps for a bit and then all
Yeah.
of a sudden spring it on you,
Yeah.
maybe, crossing your fingers, we might see the same for Star Wars. But
I'm hoping.
otherwise, it looks like a really huge lineup, and I'm really excited to see what it's going to be.
Yeah. I mean, because I'm going to be, over there crying on my couch because I don't have anything to do except watch Marvel. I've got Star Wars comics to read, which we've covered in a past video, and
at least there's that.
Yay! I've got
to soak up the tears.
Yeah, the paper. Oh, thank you. Flip.
All right, well, like I said, we'll cross our fingers for Star Wars. Otherwise, still pretty excited about what Marvel's putting out.
It's
even if it's just to see Wolverine and Deadpool and Wolverine in the middle of this month, that's pretty good too.
Yeah, 10 days from now. 10 days from now, November 12th. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. Yeah. Just the lineup alone. Don't get me wrong. I'm jealous. I'm jealous of it. Marvel fans are eating really good right now. This looks amazing. Like you said, just Daredevil Born Again. People have been campaigning for years to bring it back, and they're finally doing it. And it's like, oh, thank God.
You mean the Walk of Shame and She-Hulk wasn't enough?
No, I'm not talking about that. I like that they introduced him back using that show.
Yeah.
But for him to get his own show with the grittiness, with the, the dark, because he's a street fighting crime,
Look for that to possibly only show up on the adult setup for Disney Plus.
Definitely. I think it's already been rated mature. It's definitely going to be. It's going to be similar to how Netflix had it, in a sense where it's dark, it's gritty, there's gore, there's blood. It's like, whoa.
That'll be good. I'll take it.
Yeah. Obviously, but a good bit of live action shows next year, a good bit of animated shows next year. It's just lovely. It's just lovely. Like I said, 4 animated shows, 3 live action. What's not to love?
All right. Well, then we'll see you on the next one, guys. But look for all this to start dropping middle of the month.
We'll see you. Peace.
See you guys.